Hey guys, we're here today again with another tutorial, except today I'm going to make the whole song in front of you guys. We're going to make a dubstep kind of beginner loop. It's not even really going to be a structured song. I just given a video to the people who don't really know how to make crap when it comes to dubstep. So usually we start on a one, like this is just the default one, so I'm just going to make it easier. So we're just going to start on the 130 tempo on the default. I'm using all this stuff that you could use if you're in the demo. So I'm just assuming that people who are starting would only buy the demo first. So first we're going to obviously start with the 130 tempo. We're just going to put a kick here and a kick here. It's going to sound like this. So it's just pretty basic. Now if you ever want to change that kick, just pull this over. It's already going to be up for you guys. I just like to keep it away sometimes. Drag these over. You'll go to drums, and then I usually go to kicks. So I'm just looking through the different types of kicks and seeing what I like. It's kind of a nice kick. See how this works out. Works out pretty nice. Now, if you want, you can also find a different snare. Remember, this is FL Studio 11, so if you're using FL Studio 10, there might be a bit of limitations towards your software that you're using. For me, I'm just using FL Studio 11. This is more a dance, like that kind of thing. Both of those on. Sounds alright. Now what we need to do is add in the hit hats. So we're going to use this hat because it sounds the best for dubstep. So it's going to sound like this. We put them both here. It's pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you want to do it, it could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much 8 times. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to increase the bar width to 8, and we're going to put another kick here and another snare, and then we'll add in the actually, sorry about that. And we're going to add in 2, 3. Do you see what I did there? Sounds really cool. It's kind of a beat down section kind of thing. I like that. Now we're only going to add that in every 4th bar, because if that goes all the way throughout the whole song, that's going to be kind of boring. In a bit I'll give you another chance to look at it. I'm just going to remake this. Oops. That's how it goes. So now we're going to pull up this little button in the top, which brings down your whole playlist. This is like one of the most useful parts of FL Studio. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste 8 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go pattern 1. And then we're going to go like this. And then we're going to delete these two and paste those two, since it takes up 2 bars, and then it's going to sound like this. Sounds pretty cool, eh? So that's going to be, just for the beginners, that's going to be our beat right now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull up another pattern, actually. So it's a shortcut to this, so you can just put up pattern 3. And you can go channels. And what we're going to use today is we're going to use the 3XOSC. So this stands for 3 times oscillator. It's one of the main things that you're going to use in dubstep. So what we're going to do is we're going to just click these, so it gives you kind of that like retro Mario. And then we're going to go into the piano roll. So did you see what I clicked? It's just these triangle thingies. And then we're going to go into the piano roll. And then, sorry, just a sec. And then, this is where we put in our piano roll. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it down to C. So we can pull out the letters for it. Right here. We're going to do this. Oh, oops. See, this is what I really struggled with when I first started. I didn't know that there's a difference between... I didn't know why I struggled with that. I was being kind of stupid, but... So this piano roll is going to sound something like this. Make it a bit deeper. Not very good. Sounds perfect. Okay, it's kind of that dark kind of feel, but if you really want, like, this is probably one of the cooler things about editing in the piano roll. You see what I did there? I clicked this button, which makes it rise right here, and it sounds like this. If you really want, what you can do is you can... Sounds cool. So that's going to be our piano roll, and then we're going to start adding the wobble. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our mixer. This is probably one of the most important parts for the dubstep sound. So we're going to go into link selected channels to this track. So we're going to adjust the volume because it's a bit loud to me. Now we're going to paste it. Just for now, we're going to paste it into the pattern, into the playlist. So this is selected right now because of this arrow, and then we're going to go into this side. This is all the effects. So what we're going to do, we're going to use Fruity Fast LP, and this will give us 2 knobs, the cutoff. What we're going to do is you have to make sure that you're on pattern 3, and then you're going to go into the cutoff, you're going to right click, and you're going to hit edit effects. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go into the wrench up here, and you're going to click LFO. This is what makes your dubstep wobble. All of these wave patterns is obviously what you envision when you think of it, but it's going to sound something like... That doesn't sound very even, but you can edit that. Give me like... And then you can change it here to like a slow rise up. You can change the speed, and then you can phase it so that it like kind of rises up. So it kind of goes, and it has that feel where it kind of opens up. So that's what it sounds like so far. I think it sounds pretty decent for not too long. Now we're going to edit this part because I think it cuts off a bit short on the rise up. Can do that. So if you don't see what I'm doing, I'll just explain it to you quickly. The valve edits the height of your wobble. The range edits like how thick, high up the wobble is going to be, and the speed edits the speed of the wobble. So I just thought I'd point that out. Perfect. That's pretty cool. So now we're gonna, because this is a bit off, so because the note cuts off here, we're gonna change the wobble here. And I always try and like do like 1, 2, 3 triple head. But it's really hard to adjust. Or you can do this. Then I phase it so that it kind of matches up right here, because if it doesn't, it sounds like kind of a choppy kind of thing. So this is what it's going to sound like so far. Oh, oops, my bad. My bad. I kind of like that whoa whoa. Sounds pretty cool. Now we're going to edit this note. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then edit this speed. See how this sounds? No, it doesn't sound good. Let's go 8 steps. 120 steps. That's really fat. Adjust it a bit. Or we can do this again. Let's try and do this. Sounds alright. We'll just go with that for now. So, actually, never mind. We're not going to do that. LFO again. That sounds cool. At the start, it's kind of uneven to me. So let's give it a bit of a change up. LFO range, we're going to edit the range because we don't want it to be coming off the screen for this. And we're going to edit the speed. That sounds really cool. So I like that. So you could also split it up, like the wobble from the piano roll, so certain parts you don't want the wobble. But I just didn't do that for today because that's a bit complicated for the new people that are just getting into this. So we have pattern 1, 2, and 3, and that's just like, to me, that's for like 10 minutes, that's a pretty solid beat, you know? So I think that's going to be it for today. Subscribe to me for more videos on how to make different types of beats. Feel free to throw a like at me if this helped you at all. Message me, anything. I don't really care. So, see you in the next video, guys.